everything you want is on the other side of fear. So you must push past all the fears that are coming with the energy of what you're creating right now, of this death and rebirth. And it is about keep looking forward. That 2 of Wands energy of keep the vision alive of what you're creating. Be ready to let go of an old way of being, or an old chapter. Welcome, Taurus, to Divine Goddess Tarot. My name is Jessica, and this is your weekly zodiac reading. Let's jump right in and see what messages are coming through for you, and see what the overall energy is for the week. So what for Taurus is the energy right there? Zen garden and inner sanctuary. Beautiful. So if you're not feeling that, that is your encouraging move. So next is your higher or future self, and what messages are coming through for you though right there? Rebirth, feasting, and joy. Love that. And then this is what I am calling your spiritual support group. This is your guides, your angels, your gods, goddesses, devils, and even demons. Everything that supports you in the 5D right there. Death and rebirth. And that is beautiful too. All right. Last but not least is going to be either tips and tricks for the week to survive or be in these energies, or what you need to know. So welcome the new. So speaking of death and rebirth, love it. All right, so let's define all of these energies to get a clearer picture with tarot. So what for Taurus is coming through this week for the overall energy? 10 of Wands. A lot of 10s here. Right there. I've got 6 of Swords. High Priestess. Future or higher self's messages for Taurus. 9 of Wands. Ooh. They're jumpy. Okay, all of these. All right, so you've got some rebirth happening, got some fighting happening, choices we had, lots of stuff going on for you, Taurus. Lots of heavy energy too, and I'm thinking that's why Zen Garden is here, is you've got to tap into that inner sanctuary, especially at this time of rebirth. Queen of Swords, 7 of Swords, Queen of Wands, 8 of Wands, a lot of Wand energy, and then a Wheel of Fortune. All right, Taurus, so this week is feeling really heavy. I'm really feeling, like I said, that this is your solution to just perhaps even give yourself 10 minutes of meditation time. This week is feeling very heavy. This is your burden. This is your creation. You are carrying your load. But I really feel with the 10 here as well as here that, and you've got a 9. So you're at this moment where you're moving through a cycle. You're almost at a completion of something, but it's just feeling really super heavy. It's super burdensome, but you're almost there. So this is the week that really is encouraging you to find some calmer waters. Take time for yourself to do some healing in your Zen garden, whatever that may be. Connect with your plants, your garden. Do something that connects you a little bit to yourself and your light, because right now I'm really feeling that there's a lot of darkness surrounding you at this time, and it's feeling very defeating. And so the point is that you're about to go into something new, and that can feel scary too, because when old things pass through, then we go into the unknown, and that can feel very scary at this time. The High Priestess is here of really encouraging you to know that you're about to transition into something that is for you, and this is for your growth. And Sometimes we get very scary when it comes to these dark places or transitionings into a new phase of our life. And I'm really just hearing that to embrace this rebirth of yourself from your higher self, that she or he is very keep going, you've got this. And even though you are feeling really beat up in this, you know this deep down, that this is for you, this is a part of your journey. And in doing so, in the completion of whatever this cycle is your rebirth. At the end of this is time for you to be awakened into the next part of your life. And there is actually a lot of inner conflict with this journey at this time, or this ending of a cycle, and the fear of the new one. And I really feel that this inner turmoil is the fight within. And I'm really hearing from your spiritual support group that it's time for you to fight through this and break through this cycle, so that you can go into the next part of your life. And in doing that, it's going to feel dark for a while, but it's going to light. And there's always choices. I mean, you can always stay where you're at in the darkness, but I'm hearing at this time to keep going. Like, you don't want to stop in hell, you've got to keep going to break through to the other side. And when you do, when you make that choice to keep pushing on with whatever you're working on, you get this Queen of Swords energy, that the clouds are moving down. It's not feeling so dark and heavy. You're really going to see the horizon through all of the storm that you're going through. I'm hearing with the Seven of Swords that I'm feeling that this energy is, it has two. This is actually not a bad card. It can be lying in deceit. It could be lying to yourself about some things. But I'm really feeling that it's saying, take what's yours and move on. Take what into the next chapter of your life, the gems that you've learned, and move to the next phase. It's time. And then in that, it is welcome the new. It is time for you to welcome this new chapter in your life. It's time for you to really free yourself of an old way of being. Get past these waters that are no longer serving you. It's time to grow up and into this next chapter. So welcome that new, and when you do, you are that Queen of Wands energy. It is really about that fiery energy of going after what you want, and doing it. And this is, the Queen of Wands she's the actionary queen. She's the one that gets off her throne and moves into what she's passionate about, what she's creating. And this black cat here is her saying, I don't care what anyone thinks. I'm doing me. I'm doing what's passionate to me. The black cat represented, when tarot was made, a superstition of something that was a bad omen or just not popular. And she doesn't care. She has her black cat sitting proudly by her side. And so this is the message to you to not care what other people think. This is for you to live your passion. And when you welcome the new, you're going to go into this energy of fulfillment of what you're supposed to do. And it's going to come in fast. All of this energy is moving very swiftly. Perhaps even feeling too swiftly for you at this time, Taurus. And that's where going back to that Zen garden is really important, to really take the time to nourish yourself so you don't hit any walls. The Wheel of Fortune is here. This is success. This is karmic. This is for you. This is abundance. This is all the things that you're supposed to have. And what do they say? Waiting, everything you want is on the other side of fear. So you must push past all the fears that are coming with the energy of what you're creating right now, of this death and rebirth. And it is about keep looking forward. That Two of Wands energy of keep the vision alive of what you're creating. Be ready to let go of an old way of being, or an old chapter. letting go is what I keep hearing with this, especially with seeing this Judgment card of this resurrection of something new. This is a new chapter for you in your life, Taurus, and you're moving swiftly into it. So embrace it, and it's embracing you. It is ready for you. And so the darkness right now, it's turning to light. I see a lot of sun here. You know, it's just going into that new chapter, and it's for you. So I hope you loved your reading, Taurus. I know I sure did. Make sure to check out your sun, moon, and rising, as well as Venus, for a full picture on your reading. There are messages for you there. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next time. Bye.